Welcome to the cbse chemistry lecture series. In this video we are going to cover the organic chemistry first chapter, that is what in the 11th standard, basic principles of organic chemistry, part 1. Electronic displacements in a covalent bond. In this particular topic we are going to study about certain electronic effects are there. There are 4 different electronic effects are operating in the organic molecules. That principle only we are going to discuss now. What are those 4 electronic effects? First one is an inductive effect. Second one is an electromeric effect. Third one is a mesomeric or resonance effect. The last one is a hyperconjugate effect. Hyperconjugate effect, or otherwise known as Baker-Northern effect, or no bond resonance. No bond resonance effect. So we will discuss one by one. First we will take the inductive effect. Yes, in this inductive effect, when that effect will operates in the organic molecules, there are some few conditions are there. One, it must be having a sigma bond, and secondly, two different electronegative atoms attached in the molecule, and which is a permanent effect. Okay, we will take an example of this case. What is the IPAC name for this case? 1, 2, 3, 4. So the X may be any halogens. X may be Cl, Br, I, any halogens. So in this case, these two atoms are two different electronegative atoms, and which is a sigma bond. See the criteria when that effect will be operates. First, there is a sigma bond between the two different electronegative atoms, and which is a permanent effect. So what is that effect? We will explain one by one. When we compare these two atoms, the X is a more electronegative atom, because these are what? Highly, their valence electrons are 7. So if you try to attract that electron towards itself, it will attain a 8 electrons are there. Therefore what? This is a more electronegative atom. That means when these two electrons will be attracted by these X atoms, X may be any Cl or Br or I, therefore it acquires a small negative charge, that is we can represent it as delta minus. When this carbon atom is having a delta plus, that means there is a polarity, plus minus charges will be developed because of what? These two atoms are different in electronegativities, and this will attract the electron towards itself. You have to see that one, this shifting of electron towards this side, and this type of effect will operate maximum 3 carbon atoms. That means when we compare these two carbon atoms, this is what somewhat delta delta plus, this is somewhat delta 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 plus. After that 3 carbon atoms, there is no effect in this one. So the inductive effect will operate maximum to 3 carbon atoms. That's also your right. Up to 3 carbon atoms. Only this effect will be operates. Okay. So which is a permanent effect also. Based on this, we have to know the electron, the withdrawing by these groups, we can call it as what? Electronic displacements in covalent bonds. So in this inductive effect, we have 2 different types of inductive effects are there. One is a plus effect, another is a minus effect. Let us discuss that one. Yes, here the plus A effect. What is the plus A effect? I already told you this R, CH2, CH2, X may be there. And these groups are called electron donating groups. Electron donating groups. The X atom may be electron withdrawing groups. That means pull the electron towards itself. Based on this, with respect to this, with respect to the hydrogen atom, which are all the electron donating groups, alkyl groups are all electron donating groups. Whereas here, electron withdrawing groups, not only the X, you can think about the NO2, nitro groups, COOH, CHO, these are all, etc. These are all some of the electron withdrawing groups. Here, these are all what? Electron donating groups. So, this will donate the electron towards itself. This will electron withdrawing groups. So, normally we can represent it as by electron donating groups as EDG. EWG means electron withdrawing groups. Based on this, the alkyl groups like tertiary is more than secondary, is more than primary, is more than methyl, is more than deuterium, or is more than hydrogens. That's the standard. So that is the electronic effects. Especially we discuss the inductive effect. Thank you, students. If you have any doubt, please mention comment box. In the next class, we will discuss the another effect. Thank you, students.